Over 60, one daily habit erases 90% of diseases, memory, cancer, and heart health, the lie we were told about aging, and the simple truth that sets us free. Hello. As a physician specializing in geriatrics and restorative medicine, I've spent decades listening to the real concerns of people just like you. And let's be honest, the fear isn't about getting another birthday. The fear is about what that birthday might bring. It's the fear of losing your independence. It's the fear of becoming a burden on your children. It's the fear of your mind becoming foggy, of forgetting a grandchild's name, or wondering if every slip of memory is the first sign of something terrible. It's the fear of a sudden catastrophic event, a heart attack or a stroke that changes everything in an instant. We're afraid of chronic pain, stiff joints, and that one bad fall that could land us in a hospital, or worse, a nursing home. We become overwhelmed by the sheer burden of it all, the multiple prescriptions, the endless doctor visits, and the feeling that our body is no longer our own. But what if I told you that for the vast majority of us, this future is not inevitable? What if I told you that as much as 90% of the diseases that steal our vitality, the memory loss, the cancers, the heart disease, are not a failure of our genes but a failure of our habits? Or the truth is, the real enemy isn't your age. The real enemy is a silent, low-grade fire inside your body called chronic inflammation. And today, we are going to learn how to put that fire out. This isn't about a magic pill or a complicated, expensive treatment. This is about a few simple, powerful, consistent daily actions that you can start right now. These are the habits that give control back to you. Habit 1. The morning clarity cocktail. Before your feet even hit the floor, before that first glorious cup of coffee, your body is sending you a distress signal. You are waking up in a state of deficit, a deficit that is stressing your heart, clouding your mind, and stiffening your joints. The value. We lose a significant amount of water overnight just by breathing and sweating. This mild dehydration, which most of us feel as morning grogginess, has serious consequences. First, it makes your blood thicker or more viscous. Imagine trying to pump maple syrup through a thin straw. That's what your heart has to do. This thickened blood slows down the delivery of oxygen to all your vital organs, especially your brain. Your brain is 75% water. Even mild dehydration has been scientifically shown to impair cognition, slow your reaction time, and worsen forgetfulness. That brain fog you feel isn't just you being tired. It's your brain crying out for water. Second, this low-grade dehydration contributes to chronic inflammation and sluggish digestion. It also means your liver and kidneys, your body's master filters, can't effectively flush out the toxins that build up overnight. The application. The solution is profoundly simple. 1. Tonight, place a 16 to 32 ounce water bottle or glass of water on your bedside table. 2. Tomorrow morning, before your coffee, before your breakfast, before anything else, drink it. All of it. 3. Visualize it. You are rehydrating your brain cells. You are thinning your blood, easing the workload on your heart. You are giving your kidneys the flush they need to start the day. Do this for 1 week, and I promise you will notice a difference in your mental clarity before 10 a.m. Habit 2. The independence engine. Your 20-minute brain builder. What if I told you the single most powerful tool to fight memory loss, cut your diabetes risk by 1/3, and defend your independence, is already attached to your body, and it's completely free? The value. I'm not talking about running a marathon. I'm talking about brisk walking. For people over 60, this is non-negotiable. Let's talk about your brain. We used to think the brain couldn't change. We were wrong. A landmark 2018 neurology study showed that brisk walking can actually increase the volume of your hippocampus, that's your brain's memory center. You are not just protecting your memory, you are actively building a bigger, better brain. Let's talk about disease. Brisk walking, just 15 to 30 minutes a day, improves how your muscles absorb glucose from your bloodstream. The American Diabetes Association confirms this can reduce your risk of type 2 diabetes by up to 30%. It also boosts your immune system's ability to hunt for rogue cells, which is linked to a reduced risk of colon, breast, and endometrial cancers. This isn't just exercise. This is a declaration of independence. It's what keeps your joints lubricated, your bones strong, and your body resilient against that dreaded, life-altering fall. The application, brisk, simply means you've raised your heart rate and are slightly breathless, but could still hold a conversation. 1. Schedule it. Put My Independence Walk in your calendar for 20 minutes today. 2. Activate. Swing your arms. This engages your whole body. 3. Benchmark. Start with 15 minutes. If you're using a walker or cane, that's fine. The goal is consistency, not speed. Every step you take is a strike against inflammation and a deposit into your independence fund. Habit 3, the internal reset button, your 5-minute stress shield. We are living in a state of constant, low-grade alarm. The news is stressful. Financial worries are stressful. Even just thinking about our health is stressful. Your body doesn't know the difference between a charging lion and a traffic jam, and it's flooding you with stress hormones 24/7. But what if you had a manual override switch? The value. Your body has 2 operating systems, fight or flight, sympathetic, and rest and repair, parasympathetic. Most of us are stuck in fight or flight, which floods us with cortisol, raises our heart rate, and pours fuel on that fire of chronic inflammation. Mindful diaphragmatic breathing is the manual switch to activate your rest and repair system on command. When you practice slow, deep belly breathing for just 5 to 10 minutes, you are doing 3 incredible things. 1. You lower cortisol. This immediately reduces that systemic inflammation. 2. You calm your heart. It improves your heart rate variability, a key marker of cardiovascular health and resilience. 3. You activate your vagus nerve. This is the master nerve that wanders from your brain to your gut, controlling digestion, mood, and blood pressure. Calming this nerve improves all 3. One 82-year-old participant in a study, Frank, even lowered his high blood pressure and improved his concentration in just 2 months with this practice. The application. You can do this right now. 1. Sit comfortably. Close your eyes if you wish. 2. Inhale. Breathe in slowly through your nose for a count of 4. Don't breathe into your chest, breathe into your belly. Let it expand like a balloon. 3. Hold. Hold that breath gently for a count of 7. 4. Exhale. Exhale slowly and completely through your mouth for a count of 8, making a quiet whoosh sound. 5. Repeat. Do this just 4 to 5 times. This is the 4 to 7, 8 breathing technique. The next time you feel overwhelmed, anxious, or your blood pressure feels high, press this reset button. You are telling your body, you are safe, you can repair it. The 30-second resilience shock. The hook. In our comfortable, climate-controlled lives, we've eliminated almost every natural challenge our bodies were designed to meet. We've lost a powerful, ancient trigger for resilience. But what if you could reactivate your body's self-repair and anti-inflammatory systems in just 30 seconds, using only your shower tap? The value. This is a practice called brief cold water exposure. I'm not asking you to take an ice bath. I'm talking about a simple, powerful biological switch. When your body is exposed to cold, even for 15-30 seconds, it triggers a cascade of healthy responses. This is called hormesis, or beneficial stress. First, it's a workout for your 60,000 miles of blood vessels. The cold causes them to constrict, and when you warm up, they dilate. This process enhances circulation, forcing fresh, oxygen-rich blood to all your organs. Second, it releases a powerful neurotransmitter called norepinephrine. This single chemical does 2 critical things for you. It dramatically reduces inflammation throughout the body, and it elevates your mood. Studies have shown that regular cold showers can reduce depressive symptoms. Gloria, a 76-year-old in one study, found it relieved her chronic joint pain and cleared her brain fog simply by ending her showers with a blast of cold water. Finally, it activates your brown fat, a special type of fat that burns calories to generate heat. which in turn helps regulate your blood sugar and metabolism, a crucial factor in managing diabetes risk. The application, safety, and consistency are key. 1. Take your normal warm shower. 2. In the last 30 seconds, turn the tap to cold. It will be a shock, but that's the point. 3. Focus. Direct the cold water onto your neck and shoulders, where brown fat is stored. Breathe deeply. Count to 30. Then turn it off. 4. Start small. If 30 seconds is too much, start with 15. If that's still too much, simply splash your face with cold water 10 times. You are intentionally waking up your body's dormant survival systems, making you stronger and more resilient from the inside out. Habit 5. The master switch for brain, heart, and immunity. What if the most powerful, anti-aging, brainwashing, cancer-fighting habit isn't something you do, but something you schedule? We have become so obsessed with what we eat and how we exercise that we've forgotten the one habit that governs it all. The value. This habit is a consistent sleep-wake schedule. Your body runs on a non-negotiable 24-hour internal clock called the circadian rhythm. This master clock controls everything: your hormone regulation, your immune response, your metabolism, and your tissue repair. When this rhythm is disrupted by irregular bedtimes, late-night screens, or an unpredictable schedule, your body is thrown into chaos. This disruption is directly linked to chronic inflammation, a weakened immune system, blood sugar imbalances, and a significantly higher risk of heart disease and cognitive impairment. Let's talk about Alzheimer's. During deep sleep, your brain activates a cleaning crew called the glymphatic system. This system's job is to flush out neurotoxic waste proteins that build up during the day, the very proteins that form the plaques found in Alzheimer's patients. If your sleep is inconsistent, that cleaning crew can't do its job, and the toxins remain. Francis, a 78-year-old, suffered from restless nights and painful arthritis flare-ups. After adopting a strict 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. sleep schedule, his energy dramatically increased, his sleep improved, and his arthritis flare-ups were reduced. He didn't take a new pill, he just honored his body's natural clock. The application. This is about rhythm, not just duration. 1. Pick your times. Set a fixed time for bed and a fixed time to wake up. For example, 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. 2. Be consistent. This is the hard part. You must stick to these times, even on weekends. This is what locks in your circadian rhythm. 3. Create a ritual. An hour before bed, begin a wind-down ritual. No screens, the blue light disrupts your rhythm. No heavy meals, no caffeine. Read a book. Listen to calm music. Take a warm bath. You are sending a powerful signal to your body that it's time to rest and repair. Your new reality, taking back control. So let's look back at those fears we started with. The fear of losing our mind, the fear of a sudden heart attack, the fear of becoming a burden. The one daily habit the experts talk about isn't a single magic bullet. It is the consistent daily practice of sending the right signals to your body. You don't need to do all of these tomorrow. That's overwhelming. But you must do something. Your journey to a longer, healthier life, a life full of vitality, clarity, and independence, doesn't begin with a complicated medical procedure. It begins with your next glass of water. It begins with your next 20-minute walk. It begins with your next deep breath. You are the one in control. These habits are your tools. This is how you extinguish the fire of inflammation and reclaim the vibrant life you deserve. This is how you ensure your golden years are truly golden. Your first step, final CTA. I have a challenge for you. Don't try to change everything at once. Choose one of these habits. The morning clarity cocktail, the 20-minute independence engine, the 5-minute reset button, the 30-second resilience shock, the master switch sleep schedule. Which one will you choose? Commit to it for just 7 days. That's it. In the comments below, write down the one habit you are committing to. By writing it down, you make it real. By sharing it, you join a community of people who are also taking back control. This is not about fearing old age. This is about creating a new one, full of passion, purpose, and health. Thank you for investing in yourself. Subscribe for more. If you're ready to improve your health with science-backed nutrition and practical tips for healthy aging, please subscribe to the channel and click the bell. We post new videos every week. Medical disclaimer. The information in this video is for informational purposes only and is not a substitute for professional medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. It is advisable to consult your physician or another qualified healthcare provider if you have any questions concerning medical conditions.
Subscribe for more. If you're ready to improve your health with science-backed nutrition and practical tips for healthy aging, please subscribe to the channel and click the bell. We post new videos every week. Medical disclaimer. The content in this video is for educational purposes only and is not intended as medical advice. This information should not replace the advice of your doctor or a qualified healthcare professional.
Always consult your physician with any questions you have about a medical condition or before making any changes to your health or lifestyle.